Welcome to my recap with live trades. I hope you enjoyed the content. Today's video is on yesterday's trades and what I learned. So, yesterday was a losing day. Last week was a losing week for me. It was tough. I overtraded and just the price action was tough in my opinion. So, it was not easy. But first trade here. So, I had an NVIDIA trade. It's a single contract feeler trade off the open that I didn't feel like sharing too much of because I got in at 209, got out 186, lost 43 bucks. I'm sorry, I got in at one. I can't even see the price there, but basically, yeah, I lost 43 bucks. So I'm gonna show the first trade here. NVIDIA. mRNA. mRNA is. I should pull it up here in a second. So I'm in two contracts at 70 cents, 400 calls on mRNA. There you go. I pull it up. So I got in there at the we had a pop, pullback, and then candle over candle. So I'm in two at 70 cents. You know, I could have got out of the offer at 82 cents right there, probably. But they're not really moving much. These are Friday contracts, so I'm in two more at 82. So I'm in four contracts at an average price of 76. So I didn't really have a trigger for that second parcel, so I got out four of them. Four contracts. I lost 72 bucks on the trade. Just that topping tail wick I didn't like. Doji candle. And of course that was a shakeout. Probably, you know, I definitely got shooken out right there. Didn't like the spreads on mRNA. Was sized in too heavy for Friday's 0-day till expiration contract. My opinion. So, what I could have done differently is not impulsively add on that. Because I would have had, you know, a $20 loss instead of a $70 loss. So that's it for the mRNA trade. Next trade's on Tesla. So I had the mRNA trade. I had another mRNA trade. You got it, two of them at 224, and sold both of them for 210. So it's 28 bucks on that one. Next, this trade's on Tesla. Tesla's on the far left here, so I go long right here, a little late on entry. I was kind of playing that pivot, the ABCD pattern there. So I got one 690 call at 539. I should have been out right there. So a little bit late on my exit. Because we got a candle under candle. That was and you know, in hindsight, looking at that, I had no signal. And I noticed this right now. As you see, I have my my mouse over the candles. I'm trying to see. I didn't even have an entry. It did not break over that pivot to confirm the ABCD pattern. So this was an excellent short opportunity, risking off that pivot. Playing the Friday market makers, playing games with the options contracts. That would have been a good trade there, but I took the retail naive sheeple side, and I paid the price. So I lost money there on that Tesla trade. I lost 76 bucks, so down 228 with commissions. Not good. So next trade, so I had the Tesla trade there. Now next trade is on Coin, and I play Baba at the same time. Shortly after I enter the Coin, I enter Baba. So Coin is on the far left here. We got a similar pattern to Tesla, sort of an ABCD, but there's more of a horizontal break here. I'm getting an early entry, so I got a single contract 257.50 call at 216. Baba's in the middle here. You can pay attention to the Baba as well. I'm going to enter a a position on Baba in a second. Coin's just kind of consolidating around there, not really, hasn't really picked a side, bulls or bears, battling it out, so to speak. Bob is approaching prior day's high, 167 area. Baba had a little bit of FOMO. I saw that I had a winning trade a couple days ago, and then the day before I had a losing trade on Baba trying to catch the bottom, and so I had some FOMO right here. I saw that it had a giant green dildo in the last hourly candle, and I wanted to get a piece of that. So coin on the left here is still just chopping around. Kind of looking like maybe an M pattern here, but not over yet. So what happens here, this is getting a little bit long here for this clip. So wow, it's a while later before. So coin starts taking off. So I sell and I put an order out on the offer there, 290. So $74 win on that one. Baba, as you can see, I'm in 2 contracts at 81 cents about a minute ago. So it made a new high there, or a double top potentially. But it kept acting like it was, it kept getting up. So we have a pattern going. It makes it towards the highs again. We got a triple top there. But it fails. Got VWAP right there. Can't hold above VWAP, I get out. Now I'm curious to see what happens here. Of course, that was just it's not a good idea in my opinion to always get out on these little shakeout drops or pops, because there would have been an opportunity right here. So I exited my Baba 170 call at 48 cents. Both of them I could have got out at 52. Okay, so not much. I got 57, maybe 55 or whatever. So $25 I could have saved. I mean, not much, but when your stops hit, your stops hit. My stop was could have had a wider stop at that pivot around 186.50 or 165.20. I mean, but I didn't. So it was a tricky trade. I was kind of biased because I know Bob is pretty extended to the downside. But I know in Thinkorswim I put a negative in front of Baba, so minus and then Baba. And looking at it inversely, and it definitely doesn't look as extended. When you look at it, Baba is a bearish chart, but if you look at it, it shows it in a bullish way. So if you've never done that, try typing any ticker symbol in Thinkorswim, but putting a negative in front of it, and it'll show the opposite. It'll flip the chart. So looking at it that way, Baba doesn't look so extended downside in my opinion. I mean it is, but not as extended as it looks, in my opinion, to the regular Baba chart daily. So final trade, or no, I have 2 more that I'm going to show. So we have Tesla here. Tesla's got this falling wedge breaking out here. So a little late on my entry, I grabbed 2 680 calls for 304. Sized up a little bit. I like the position or the pattern. I like the rising volume, higher relative volume. Throw one order out there for 325. I mean $21. right at that resistance. I was kind of holding, hoping, thinking maybe we're going to rip higher. Not really holding over that resistance, not able to get above it. Should be getting out right here. Around 315. If anything, I should have to stop at break even. Or see, it's not good. It's not moving higher right now. Okay, I could have a stop at the low at the current candle. Okay, if it breaks the low of that, sometimes I do that. So it could add a low at the current candle right now. If we sell off from here, out. So 310. No, still in. I forget what happens here. Oh, I remember telling some of my buddies in a Discord I'm in, a couple of Discords, Tesla looks like a low risk long here, which is I still agree with. Risking off low day 670, 650, right? Looks like a good long. Especially we got that support there. Get added in long there, boom, we get dropped. So it looked like a good short too, but you know, there's a lower risk entry long off there, off the lows. I like those setups. Even though this one didn't work, I still stand by that. So got in off the other one for a loss. So that Tesla 680 position was a $91 loss. So down 302 plus 16, 328 at this point. Had an Amazon trade, 209, got at 185. Then I have this Tesla trade. That was a single contract. I played the break of that little pivot ABCD pattern there, playing kind of like, okay, we maybe hit the lows of the day. So I got 675 call at 376. That's my stop loss for the day hit. With my unrealized, I was over $500 unrealized, or with unrealized, yeah, over $500 in losses. So you know, I set an alert in DOS where if that happens, you know, let me know. And I should get rid of that because you know I already knew where I was at. You know, I didn't really want to be reminded of it. To be honest with you, I don't want to cloud my judgment. You know, too many times in the past, you know, I'd be down even $80, $100, $200 on the day, and I wouldn't be able to think clearly. And a lot of times, yeah, I'll get a bigger loss on the day. Not a lot, but I mean, sometimes I'll make my losses bigger. But I would much rather have a clear head, even when I'm in the ruts, you know, or whatever, in the trenches, like trying to find my way out with good setups. I much rather prefer how I'm at now, where I don't let it affect me as much. So Tesla here at 376 is my cost. I'm gonna fast forward this. If I get out there on the offer for a $34 gain, and then the final trades I have here, I'll just fast forward through this. So I get an Amazon 123, playing off that low, and like an idiot, I sell at 138. Okay. So yeah, that worked out right there. But then, okay, that one worked out. So this isn't the trade I was thinking of. So I had a Tesla 191, got out at 185. Tesla 129, got out at 137. Amazon 220. So here we're extended to the downside. I could have played off the lows here, which I did. 220. I get out there, right? Double bottom there. I get in again. So I'm glad that I picked that up quickly. Double bottom, but I sold way too soon. 235 to 250. $16 gain, what the heck? And even on the last trade, I still got out for a gain. So Amazon ended up going up a lot more. I would have made several $100 had I just held, risking off that low, which is the trade that I thought in my mind at the time were extended on not only on the 1 minute time frame, but we're extended on the hourly, daily, weekly. In my opinion, and I know a lot of other traders see this as well. So finished the day down 244, 275 with commissions. Not good. A horrible week for me. Could have been a lot worse, but yeah, it could have been a lot better. And definitely overtraded. But again, I really need to, when I recognize these setups, which happened a few times this week, where I'd see a low a day setup, and sometimes I held through. Like on Baba, I had a decent win where I held and bought at the low day, sold at the high day, basically. But when I recognize these good risk reward setups, that's when I need to hold out for the bigger trade, especially when we have a higher time frame confluence. So, anyways, thank you for watching. I appreciate you, really do. And feel free to check out my website that I made, tradingarsenal.net. The main purpose is to blog my progress and also to help my YouTube grow followers. And someday when I'm a very profitable trader, people are gonna say, "Oh, I don't believe your gains." What the heck? No, but I'm gonna post everything with 100% transparency on my website, even from the ruts where I'm at right now in the trenches, finding my way to become consistently profitable. I have months where I'm profitable, and I'll have a month or two. But a lot of times I chop around break even or small red, So it's a works in progress. My website's a works in progress as well, but let me just show you real quick. Go to monitors, 4K here. Why it's taking forever to load. There we go. So welcome to tradingarsenal.net. Currently we are works in progress with more to come. I wanted to look professional. I'm not a professional day trader. I treat day trading as a job, to be professional about it, but I'm not a professional trader. But, I like to represent that I stand for treating this as a job and like a professional. So Trading Arsenal, professional day trading. I have progress here. This is my first entry here. I just was documenting Friday. These aren't current. I have to finish this here. I didn't have a 17% win rate or a 4 out of 10 psych rating, but and setups here. Some setups that I highlighted and that I've taken that I like. I want to remember. Yeah, and then I have a link to my social pages, as well as an email link there. Goes to my YouTube, my Facebook page, and then my Instagram. So, anyways, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Goodbye. Goodbye.